members from the media. We have some party leaders from the region as well. I've seen the communication director from Western region. I've seen the secretary from Central region. Techi is here. Isa Fuseni, I've seen him. I've already mentioned his portfolio. Director IT is here. I mean, he's here because today what we are going to do is pivoted on his office. I've seen a host of constituency executives here. You are all welcome to the headquarters of the New Patriotic Party. I've seen some foot soldiers, I've seen some serial callers, I've seen communicators, I've seen active members on social media. I've seen quite a lot here. You are all welcome to this important event. You recall that about 2 weeks ago, the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party put out a communique which the National Council mandated him to do so. And that was putting out the guidelines and the timelines for the NPP's internal reorganization. 1st March to 31st March was supposed to be the membership registration period. The General Secretary of the party is here today to give us an update and then to also introduce to us an important aspect of this registration process that will boost the ongoing registration exercise. So that is why we are here today. And of course, any other matter which is deemed fit within the space and the remit of the General Secretary, he would also put it out. So I hope we are ready. IT team, are we ready to go? Because General Secretary has already alerted me that he's fully ready. Media, are you ready? Cameras all set? Okay. So on this note, let me welcome the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, Justin Frimpong Kodia of the NPP.
Good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen from the press. Just as the national organizer indicated to you, that the National Council, which is the second highest decision-making body of our party, directed me after the meeting on the 17th of February 2026, whereby National Council approved the timelines and guidelines for party internal activities for 2026 to meet with the media and make it known to the general public and more so our party members, the rank and file of our party. Indeed, key among the press conference that I held after the National Council's meeting was the registration of party members, which is very essential to our party reorganization. If you will recall, at the press conference which was held in this room, I indicated to you that in the month of March, starting from the 1st of March to 31st of March, the party will be embarked on a vigorous membership drive. The membership drive, indeed, or what we refer to as registration, started on the 1st of March. And this phase is supposed to go on to the 31st of March. So if you look at your dates and calendar, you will realize that we are in the second week in the month of March, leaving about 3 weeks more for this first phase of the membership registration to end. As a political party that is bent on doing things right to make sure that we win the elections in 2028, we need to constantly review our activities to make sure that whatever exercise that we are undertaking, we are achieving the intended purpose or results. So after the first week of the membership registration, the National Secretariat met, took feedbacks from the length and breadth of the country, from the media, from our party supporters, our members of parliament, to analyze what really transpired in the first week of the registration. I will, at this point, run you through some of the matters that came to our attention, and afterwards inform you of the steps that has been taken to address some of the concerns and challenges that confronted the registration of members in the first week of registration. On the first week of registration, the following challenges were encountered. Some constituencies and regions did not receive their registers on time. Some constituencies published the meeting times and venues for polling station meetings, whilst others did not. Some constituency executives, electoral area coordinators, polling station executives deliberately hijacked the polling station register that was given to them, thereby denying people from registering. Also, some constituencies did not follow the clear guidelines that were given to them. Some members of our party and some officers also did not understand the nature of the exercise that we are undertaking. Some members of our party also, without recourse to the grievances procedure of the party, went out to organize press conferences. Again, we realized that some constituencies also started distributing dues cards, and some were also collecting dues from members of our party. Again, it also came to our attention that many Ghanaians wanted to register, but some, because of their geographical location and work schedules, did not have the opportunity to visit the various polling stations and may not also have the opportunity, even in this month, to visit the various polling stations to do the registration. Friends and colleagues from the media, I want us to refresh our memories by going through the guidelines that were given by the National Council. The National Council was very clear as to how the membership registration exercise was to be conducted. And this is being done in accordance with Article 3 of the New Patriotic Party's Constitution. Indeed, the guidelines states as follows. that all polling stations are mandated to hold meetings throughout the month of March, at least once every week. And every member of the party or anyone who intends to be registered as a member of the party is required to attend at least one of such meetings at his or her respective polling stations. 2, where polling stations are organized in clusters, joint meetings may be held for the purposes of coordination and efficiency. Notwithstanding this arrangement, each polling station shall maintain a separate membership register and records, which must not, under any circumstances, be merged with those of another polling station. When it comes to venues and times for the polling station meetings, it is stated in the guidelines that the Constituency Executive Committee were supposed to have published the meeting times and venues of the polling station meetings. So if we juxtapose it with the feedback and the comments that we received in the first week, one, I will still use this opportunity to explain to our members who are desirous of registering at the various polling stations that, one, the registration exercise is not a daily exercise. Please take note. The registration exercise is not a daily exercise, whereby you go there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You expect that there should be officers at the polling station to be doing the registration. That was not the directive. The directive was that there should be a polling station meeting, and the polling station should at least select one day where they will be holding meetings. So many of our people were complaining that they've gone to polling stations and there are no polling station officers and there are no registration ongoing. The simple answer is that it is not a daily registration, but at least the polling station are supposed to select one day to hold the polling station meetings whereby they will register our members. 2 constituencies and regions that, as at the first week, did not receive their register, I can confidently tell you that the National Party has dispatched or supplied the polling station register to all regions and constituencies. So therefore, there cannot be any excuse that a region or a constituency has not or is not embarked on the registration because the region has not received the register. That will be a total falsehood. So therefore, every constituency and region should by this time receive its register for the polling station meetings. Again, on the issue of dues cards, the National Treasurer sent the dues cards to the various regions for onward distribution to the various constituencies. The essence of the dues cards simply is to record the payment, the dues payment of members who have made payment through our digital platform. The party is not doing manual collection of dues. The party is not doing manual collection of dues. But for some people, after making payment on the digital platform, they will want evidence to show that indeed they have paid their dues. That is why the dues cards were given to the constituencies. Constituency treasurers, secretaries, and even chairmen are supposed to have access to our digital platform whereby if a person wants to get his or her card, the person, when given the card, they can go through the system and confirm that indeed these are the number of months that the person has paid his or her dues, to authenticate it, confirm and sign and give the dues card to the respective member. So constituency party executives should take note that they don't have the right to take any dues money or take any money for our party members. However, the dues card is only to supplement the payment that have been done on the digital platform. Ladies and gentlemen, it takes me to a very critical and important steps that the party has taken with respect to our membership registration. In order to answer some questions and issues that were raised across the length and breadth of our country, with people accusing constituency officers, electoral area coordinators, and polling station executives for deliberately hijacking the polling station register, and also to answer the questions by those who want to be registered but are unable to visit our polling stations to do their registration. The National Secretariat has come out with an online registration portal. The online registration portal, the processes and how it works will be demonstrated to us by the Director of IT and his team when I'm done with the presentation. The essence of this online registration portal is to have a flexible, very conducive and easy access for members who want to register and get their party cards and at the same time pay their dues. The platform is in different categories: those who are registered voters, those who are not registered voters, and also those who live outside the shores of this country. And the IT team, as I indicated, will walk us through the processes of the online registration. After successfully completing the online registration and paying your dues, you will be given what we refer to as a temporary digital membership card after the registration exercise. I use the word temporary digital membership registration card because there are some steps that you also have to undertake before you can get the permanent membership card. Per our Constitution under Article 3, for anyone who desires or desirous of becoming a member of our party shall have his or her name enrolled in our party's polling station register. So therefore, after doing the registration online, at one point in time, you have to complete it by physically visiting your polling station before you can be given a permanent membership card. Again, for those who have interest to vote in our internal elections or contest for position in our internal elections, then such a person has to physically go to his or her polling station to register or to have his name entered into the register of the polling station. I've been asked questions that when we are doing online registration, that it means our opponents or people who are not NPP members may use this opportunity to register. My simple response to them is that for the registration, every Ghanaian has the right to register to become a member of the New Patriotic Party. So even therefore, if Chairman Siedu Ketia wants to register to become a member of the NPP because he has realized the government is not performing and has disappointed many Ghanaians, he will be allowed, just like any other NDC member, to register. because they might have seen the light. But however, to qualify to vote and to contest, certainly there will be verification. We need to be sure that our opponents who have joined us have indeed joined us in good faith and are ready to abide by our rules and regulations and our constitution and actively participate in our party activities. For the registration, just I indicated, you can register, you can pay your dues. But when it comes to our internal elections, there will be stricter rules and scrutiny to make sure that we are not deceived. In order to also satisfy the issue where members have been complaining about lack of knowledge and less information about the polling station meetings, the National Secretariat is directing that every constituency in the 276 constituencies, to avoid the issue of absurdity and people complaining of lack of knowledge and notice, they are directed that every Saturday and Sunday, every constituency or polling stations are supposed to hold what we refer to as polling station meetings. So therefore, in the month of March, we have 3 more weeks before the month of March ends. We are expecting that on the 14th and 15th, 21st and 22nd, 28th and 29th, there should be polling station meetings between the hours of 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. across over 40,000 polling stations in the country. So therefore, it cannot be an excuse that a person has gone to a polling station within this time that I have indicated, and there are no party executives there to do the registration for them. There are few exceptions, that there are communities that we refer to as farming communities, or some communities may have, some constituencies may have special cases. They are allowed to hold additional meetings. For instance, in some constituencies, there are taboo days where they don't go to farm. That is where you can get many of their constituents to do the registration. It is allowed that during those days, they can still do the registration. But to ensure uniformity in this exercise and to prevent people from hijacking our register, it is directed that every Saturday and Sunday between 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at where we cast our votes, the polling station executives should hold meetings. And it cannot be an excuse for any polling station executive to indicate that he or she is going to a funeral or is going to a program, and hence the meetings cannot come on. That is why we have polling station executives. Out of the 5, at least some should be left behind to continue this exercise. It's a 3-week exercise. Having said this, in order to make sure that this directive is adhered to, the party has set up a call center to receive feedbacks from our members and the general public who will go to the polling station to register. And they are supposed to inform us where they go and they meet the absence of the polling station executive during this specific period and times that I've indicated to you. And the IT team will give us the call center numbers so that at least every member knows that in case you go to the polling station and these directives are not being adhered to, you can quickly report to the call center for the National Party to take the necessary steps and decision. So, ladies and gentlemen, just to remind all of you that our dues payment platform is still on. And for any person who intends to contest or to vote in our internal elections, don't forget this code, *920*270#, *920*270#, or the NPP mobile app. That is the platform in which you'll be able to pay your dues. So I thank you for making it to this our update press conference, and indeed we shall meet again before the month of March ends. Thank you very much. Enyanumo enya dofumo medamu nyama se ene monya adaje no aba NPP the your friend your headquarters say munyina mo beka ya 17 February 2026 National Council the second highest decision making body ema NPP party no ehia omo hia no omo de timelines any guidelines are ebra ye betu ya ba any kwan ye befa so ya to ya ba any party won hihye nyina no for 2026 no ebetu dwa enam saa so nti omo hye se me ye trotro for penima party no membra bonten na me ma Ghana ne amansa nyina ente nhihye a party no edi aba the demo titru was share a party no ye dia ba no e de broni frɛ no membership registration say ye trotro ye nkrofo a omogi tum sɛ omo ye NPP for ɛne nkrofo a omo pɛsɛ omo ye NPP for emudin na party no hyehyɛ a omo de buy ne sɛ de buy ne sɛ ye se bosome March no free 1st to 31st no ɛna sɛ di ntro no ɛkɔso mo National Council ka say anya hwe kura no na otwi bia no constituency ni hwe na polling station for no enye meeting baako enti se ka bosome March no e wo 5 weeks anya hwe kura de emu 9 de polling station for emfa nye meetings sa hye we ni baaye no na otwi mienum ene ewom na yeye party a yeni abre se 2028 yebedi nkunim wabato num ti ese dwumadie bia yeye bia hye bia de ba bonten bia no ye ba bonten ye behwe se ampa hye na ekoso se de yeye se yeye na se bibi etochima e wo hye ni mu ti na otwe a etwam no na otwe edikan eno party mpanifo National Secretariat no yetena ase ebu ponko hwe said na otwe di kan no registration course ne kwasem ne se yenya ensam bebre efrigana afa na nyina ebi free ye party for ebi free muahu central for ni bi ho ebi free sebi ye MPs for kra ho ene omo do party ewo enoma bi a na ekoso amufiri se na ema hyehye no entimi nkɔ no se de hyehye no edi kan regions ni constituency ni bi na omo haw ne se register ye de betrotri nkofo di no na omo nsa enka omo de etoso biem constituencies no ebi wo so a ensa na eda omo so se omo nhwe se ba bia polling station meetings ne bekoso no ombetu dwa mama nsa nyina ewu no na constituencies ni bi enyeye etoso biem ebeto ye nim se party executives no ebi ye constituency for ebi ye electoral area coordinators ebi ye polling station for register na ye dia mom se omo nhwe no mo ntro party for di no na ebi di register na sie a omo mpese amanfo dodo na betima tro mudin etoso biem enhyehyɛ a na ye aba ho se polling station bi anya meeting no at least ada ba ko na otwim no constituency for ni bi wo ha na sa directive no omo aye de omo pe oyi enu free wa na nipa ni bi so enti registration no directive na se enhyehyɛ da ho ebi ni se ye ka se ye registration between 1st to 31st March no na nipa ni bi adwen ye omo se ede bia na ye registration no nti okọ Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They be obekwa nipa to. Nti be bi wa okọ na nipa nto a na omo kasa se yakɔ NPP fo bi enu hɔ a wɔtwerɛ din ɛtɔ so biem party dues cards near the ama constituency for nanso so baabi wɔ ha na ɔma hyɛ aseɛ gyigyi dues every party for no hɔ ɔhɔ so ne nkɔfoɔ ɛnte dues cards n'ase ɛna yɛwɔ nkɔfoɔ bi so wɔ hɔ a ɔmo dɔ NPP party no ebi ma wɔn sɛ NDC aban na daadaa ɔmo nti wɔn pɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛka NPP ho nanso so baabi a ɔmo wɔ ne adwuma ɔmo yɛ no ɔmo ntumi nya ho akonya nkotwa ɔmo din ɛwɔ polling station hɔ ti na ɔmo so se yɛma akonya bi mɛda hɔ sɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɔmo so betumi atwa ɔmo din na ɔmo bɛka NPP party no ho saa na ɔmo ɛbɛtɔ yɛn nim nyinaa no party na yɛantena so yɛtu ho anamɔ a yɛde ho hyehyɛ ne ho mmuayɛ ɛbrɛ partyfoɔ ne mo nsɛntwerɛfoɔ nyinaa ɛnɛ me ne o kasa region any constituency be any wa obetuma complaining sɛ ne nsa enka no polling station register national party no yɛ the polling station register no ama constituencies no any regions nyaa ɛtɔ so biem dues card a ɛde ma constituency for no yɛmfa mo sɛ ɔmo gyigyi dues yɛde mo ne sɛ ɛsɛ yɛ party no yɛ dues no yɛtua no abɛɛfo kwan so yɛwɔ about me adaroma ti etua no abɛɛfo kwan so ɛti sɛ obi tua ne dues so abɛɛfo kwan so wie a mobile money ne wie na sɛ NPP app ne wie a nipa korɔ na ɛtumi hwɛ app no so sɛ wɔtua ne dues ana sɛ wɔntua ne dues nanso so obi wɔ adanse enti ɔpɛ sɛ wiase nyinaa ho sɛ wɔyɛ NPP ne mapa a wɔtua ne dues enti the dues cards na ma constituency foɔ ne sɛ brand no bia obi ka so pɛ ni dues card a mo party penifo mo wɔ ɛyɛ treasurer secretary ne chairman ɔmo wɔ access to saa yɛ platform na ɔmbɛtumi akɔhwɛ mo ho sa asumes ampa wɔtua ni dues to ni dues no wo bosomi a wɔtua wo record a no wasan ɛwɔ dues card na de ama no na mom dues card no yɛmfa mo obi akwa sɛbi obi ɔpɛ dues card ni bia no 10 Ghana cedis so person onya dues card na 10 Ghana cedis ɛtɔ so biem party no ɛsa ka sɛ obi a betime anya akonya sɛ obeto yaba ne bi na sɛ obetime agina o NPP internal elections no ɛsɛ wutua dues nti code a editua dues no ɛyɛ *920*270# yentie ni ye *920*270# ti yenhye no so oyisa normal way efiri ho a enam sɛ na nipa ne bi enti asienti ebi edo yansem ekonda central for the friend press conference no a na ebi complain sɛ hye ne bi enkoso mefa mafidie so na me ne party fo nyina kasa sɛ NPP party no yɛ de mra na yɛ adwuma sɛ bi na sɛ ofiti ya no na de yasem akoto abonten yo bibi a wɔ yɛ constitution article 4 ɛka grievance procedure sɛ bibi koso na enye woda ɛsɛ ofa sa grievance procedure no ono constituency for bekasa ono region for bekasa ono national for bekasa ansa na ebia bibia nkoyi a ansa wa ba abonten enti obi ahye no so sɛ party no yen so so sɛ wo so ya no na de asem akotena radio so na afre press conference na oka ho asem wa be yesa wo mfa party mra no obedi yen nyina yen hye no so obi a wo asem a your grievance procedure ese party ni no ofa so eto so biem enam sɛ yɛpɛsɛ yɛhyehyɛ yɛ no ma nyina yɛ nti party no adi atum sɛ yɛnua mo a bibi nti ɔmo ntimi nkɔ polling station kɔtwo mo din na sɛ ɔmo complain sɛ bi party mpanimfo bi ɛyɛ kanana bi a wɔn pɛsɛ register de bɛkɔ so nti registration bɛkɔ so nti yɛde yɛ friend online registration platform aba sɛ bia a wo bia no obetuma yɛ registration ɛno oyɛ registration ni wie na otwa o dues a yɛ mema de broni friend temporary membership card ɛno sɛ opɛsɛ ɛbɛyɛ permanent membership card a ɛne deɛ ɛsɛ ɔpɛbrɛ na da krokɔ polling station na okotwo odin oho na nipa ne bibusa me se na de wo pese mu ye manhwe ya yanom ene ye nuamo a omo ne yadwen kɔ benko no omo nya so betima betwo mu din ona se omo betima ye online registration no omo ye no na se asem omo kan mu e de mo no se enye bone empo NDC chairman Yewere Seji Ketia wohwa memu se de ekoso a yura maama odi Ghana fo hwamo na police recruitment ho nsem bebre kokofo omakatwa yate so Ghana ho ahokyere a yekom fango bo koso ni nyina no ohun saban na adaada ho party no na opese obeka NPP ho a yebegina tum wo mra na mom na so oba ya na no wawie party ni wo mra ne hyehye wo ho nti obi obeba bia no yebe de friend verification ni ehun sampa ni pakro no wo ka ye ho a owa adwempa se oba be ye adwuma na aboa party no a yetu se bia ye ne no ene ebekọ nti eno no eso call polling station na polling station fo nyina ye ma wakọ aba ne ma wonso sampa afede wo hu hye no na so hu kanea no nti aba be ka ye ho na se bi utwo odi online na no wawie o ye no free wa hye party ne dia ba ene se be ya dede bia mba se polling station for yesi ye meeting yenim yante yenka ho asem nti party ne se aka na otwe miensa na bosome march no abawiye de ye ka ne se 14th and 15th 21st and 22nd 28th and 29th bi nyina no eye memeda ene kosiada party penifo amwo constituencies no mo electoral area mo polling stations no sa dawe de ye to asiwo say between 2 to 5 p.m. ye polling station meetings sa na otwe miensan ya eda yenim party fo a on pese on betro modin no omo nya abenya akonya eba betro modin na meetings no so say koso ba bia eto aba no polling station ho ba bia obi ato aba no oho na abekọ the party no esa can say your constituency bi wo ha e bia kuaye doso ho nti omo ano omo wada bia omo nkọ afuo mu oho so akonya da ho se saa da na omo nkọ afuo mu no omo betimi aye membership registration no etimi nyamo central for ni adofo ma ehia ha no na ene ensem kakra party no ye pese ene mo ka no na media to manum ti yense bre no Mema director of IT ni na panfo no maba no ma che NPP ade fefefa ya ye friend online registration and payment of dues no ayon crofo asabi bebinti omontumi ko polling station no ombetima ye online registration no medamu nyina amase
Thank you very much, our very own General Secretary. So as General Secretary just mentioned, we have an important introduction to this online registration, and that will be the online system you are introducing. And we have our Director of IT, Eric Intori, to come and give us an update on that. So, Director IT and your team.
Thank you, National Organizer, our General Secretary. Today is a very important day for us. As you recall, my General Secretary has said it all, the essence of this special gathering. As he said, that we started the registration from 1st March and it's supposed to end in 31st. But there was a little challenge. So out of the challenge, we realized that we need to come up with a system that will help to expedite the process of registration for our members. That's across Ghana and then the globe at large. So without much wasting time, the presentation will be on two folds, myself doing the membership drive and my deputy, Atuforsen, also will do that of the dues payment. So I'll start with the membership drive. So as you can see, are you okay? So this is the new patriotic party, dictator system. That's the membership drive that you want to do. So this URL or the link will be sent to our Facebook, as well as you'll find a link on our party website. The link is the member.newpatrioticparty.org. The essence of doing this is to ensure that all members that were not able to register during the first phase can use this system to register onto the main database. So we have one, that's the register now, that's member that has not been registered at all. And the login is members that we've already registered them in the system. So you can use that login also to pay your dues as you have your membership card. So click on the register. So before a member will register, as I said earlier on, we have the local and the external. The external is for our external branches because we have 30 external branches across the world, and we have a local. The local that's when I say local, that is Ghana. So before you register as a member with the local, you need to have your voter's ID because that is the prime point that you need to use for your registration. So you need to put on your voter's ID to verify that the voter's ID that you've been inserted is the same person is the same person's ID that is being inserted into the system. So when the voter's ID is being inserted, you have the basic electoral data of the person. So as you can see, you have his name, his region, his constituency, his polling station name, all the details are there. Then it takes you to another page, which you have to select your gender, your date of birth, which are all very important key to enter before you can move on. You have the year that you joined the party. You have your date of birth, year that you joined the party, occupation as well. They are all very important. Phone number. Ghana card. This is optional. Email is optional as well. The group, they are all optional. You can go back, if you don't have them, if after paying your dues, you can go back to update those details. So if you click next, the system will verify that the phone number that you are inserting in is a phone number that's in use, because there are a lot of people that use people's phone numbers to do registration. So the system will send you an OTP to authenticate you that you are the same person who is registering. So the OTP will also be sent to your phone or your laptop, wherever you are using it to do the registration. So at this point, we are taking you to another phase, which is you need to provide us with your GPS address. That's your address to your house, to where you live, because it's very important for any political party or our political party to make sure that when it's getting to election, we can fall on you, we can call on you, we can trace you to your house and have a talk about you, tell you the good news of NPP. Your hometown, ethnicity, they are all very important fields that you need to fill. So your region that you come from, if you are Christian, Muslim, traditionalist, you need to select. Then after that, there's a preview for payment to be done. So you preview and know all your details that you filled. If it's in line, whatever details that you are giving next, everything is in line, then you can submit. So at this point, when the submit is done, I will call my deputy to take you through with the payment system. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much, Director Eric Intori, for that wonderful presentation. My job here is simple. I'll also take you through how to pay your membership dues. After you've registered to be a member, you have an obligation to the party to pay your membership dues so that you can participate in the party's activities, i.e., either be able to vote or be voted for. Or you can also be a member in such a way that you may not participate in the polling station elections or activities. And this is the interface for you to make that decision. The first decision that you have to make as a member is the kind or the type of member that you want to be. And for the membership types, we have 4 different categories. 4 different categories. So you can choose to be a bronze member, a silver member, a gold member, or a platinum member. And each type that you choose will indicate how much you willingly wish to contribute to the party each month by way of membership dues. And so the bronze member affords you to pay 2 Ghana cedis each month to the party. The whole year is 24 Ghana cedis. If you select to be a silver member, you are accepting to pay 5 Ghana cedis each month to the party. If you also choose to be a gold member, you are accepting to pay 8 Ghana cedis to the party each month. And then the platinum member is 10 Ghana cedis, which I recommend to each and every one of you, is 10 Ghana cedis each month as dues. Now, by way of demonstration, I will choose the platinum. And the moment you choose platinum, it tells you how much dues you are supposed to pay in order to be eligible to participate in the coming polling station elections. And so you will be, for you to be eligible to participate, you should have paid at least 1 year dues, before the time of election, and that is 12 months. And calculating that up to the point of voting will make it 120 Ghana cedis. That's 10 Ghana cedis times 12 months become 120 Ghana cedis. And therefore, there's a question also down here that I prefer membership without voting rights. You can also select to be a member without voting rights at the polling station level. And for that, the only thing that is required of you is to pay 1 month basic, dues. You also pay your dues, all right, but for that, we will not take you way back to be able to pay the 12 months to be eligible. For that, you will pay only the 1 month. That's the month in which you are in. Just 1 month. And until you make that 1 month payment, you will not get your membership ID number. So we are requiring you to pay that 10 Ghana cedis for you to have your membership ID number. But this person, I'm sure, will want to be a member with voting rights. So we will go ahead with the be a member with voting rights and click on secure payment. The moment you click on secure payment, it takes you straight to the point where you have to make the payment. So your phone number is already there. Don't forget you registered with your phone number. So that same phone number you registered with is pre-populated over there to effect the payment. And the number is, you select the network. That number is MTN. So MTN mobile money is selected nicely. And you click on complete payment. Once you click on complete payment, you get the OTP, the prompt on your phone to effect the payment. And it is very simple. You know how mobile money works. Sometimes when you are paying for a service using mobile money, you do not get the prompt on your phone. And you know what to do. You go to your approvals by typing *170#. And then you choose option 6. And then you choose option 3. Just like any mobile money payment. I will state that again. If the prompt does not hit your screen as is expected, you use the *170#, the normal MTN payment prompt. And then with that, you can effect the payment, and then that will be done. Tim, can we move forward? All right. So we are still effecting the payment. We wanted to let you understand that sometimes the prompt may not hit your screen, and then you may have to go to your approvals to effect the payment. And once again, it is *170#. Again, *170#. And then you can do the approvals and payment will be done effectively. On this same dues payment portal, there are a couple of things that can be done on this payment portal. There are a couple of things. Once you log into this payment portal, you can see news about NPP, be it videos or pictures or even news from our social media platforms. You can see that. You can also, see a donation. You can make donations to the party, and you can also update your personal information. I'm going to demonstrate that to you in a moment. So this person who just registered is trying to get back into the app to see the things on the platform for him or her. So my team, are you ready? Good. So let's move in and then let's see what's on the platform. Once you enter your OTP, it will take you to the dues dashboard. So this is the dashboard I was talking about. On the dashboard, you can see dues, you can see donations, and then you can also see profile. Kindly hit the profile for me. Now, on the profile side, you can see your temporary membership card. That's your membership card. But you cannot print it over here. However, you can show this to anyone that you are a member of the new Patriotic Party. Now, on your membership card, where the photo side is, you can click on that small camera sign over there, and you can upload your own selfie or a picture of yours to appear on your temporary card. Once you click that, you can either take a picture or you can select a photo from your gallery to populate the card, as has been done for this person. So you can select your picture and then it will appear. Your name will be there. There's name, Dr. Augustine Blay, membership ID. So the membership ID number is what is there. From the ID, you can tell that it is Greater Accra Region, Trobo constituency, and then the unique code will follow. The polling station name is also the Catholic Church, and then the constituency is Trobo, region is Accra. This is the information over there. Anyone who wants to verify the authenticity of this card can use their phone to scan the QR code over there. And when you scan, you know that it is authentic and it is fine, which means nobody can forge our card or do anything else with our card. This is the NPP. We brought digitalization. Now, down there under the card, you can see update profile. Update profile. Now, when you click on the update profile, if there was any information that you could have given at the point of registration that you didn't have, let's say at the point of registration, you were asked your Ghana card, but then you didn't have your Ghana card with you, so you didn't know the number. You can come, and when you get it, you can always come and update it. You can update your residential address. If previously you were staying at Russia, mango tree, behind the mango tree, or Papiena, and now you have moved from Russia to Kaswa, you can always come on the app to update the party for us to know that you have moved. This will help us to locate you wherever you are during election or during campaign, to locate where our members are moving to. If there's any other information, your occupation has changed. You used to be an IT consultant, but now you are at a different occupation. You can also update your information for us to know. Note that all this registration that is happening online, you still have to go to your polling station to attend the meeting. To attend the polling station meeting for your name to be captured in the polling station book that will allow you to participate in the election. I'll say that again. Despite registering online, you still need to, if you wish to participate in the polling station election, you need to attend the polling station meeting and then write your name in the polling station book physically for the polling station people to know that, yes, you are part of them to be able to participate in the polling station activities, i.e., participate in election or be voted for or even vote. And so that is it. And note that the card that you saw on this screen, please go back to the card. Save this and let's go back to the card. The card that you saw on this is not printable. You cannot download this card and then go and print it. If you want to have the physical card, our card printers called vendors will be at the locations that will be given to you on our Facebook platforms later for you to visit them to get your card printed out. At that point, all you need to do is give them your membership ID number, and then they will print out your card for you. Thank you. Director, is there any other thing that...
So, I'll again go on with the member without voter's ID and members of the diaspora. We also realize that we have children that are coming up from 17 that they'll be turning 18. These are all catch them young. We want to ensure that we get them onto our system. The Gen Zs is very important for us. Because from now up to December, a lot of our free SHS students are completing and they are turning 18, which we need to capture them as well onto the system. Even though EC hasn't opened its portal yet for registration, we want to capture them. So when the window is open for registration, we'll alert them so that they'll go and register and update their details onto our system. So for now, let's go on member without voter's ID. We are dealing with the diaspora members first. So it's the same process, but with this one, you're accessing it without voter's ID. So this time around, you need to enter all the details manually. Team. Member without voter's ID. Let's use UK to do the registration. External branch. Select external branch. So missed it. External branch. Select external branch. So yeah, select UK. Because they are not here, we classify them as members without voters' ID. So we have, the UK is the branch, and they have their chapters. So you select Manchester, which is a chapter in UK. So you come here, you select your gender, date of birth, year of enrollment, or year that you joined the party, occupation as well, phone number, at this point, the OTP, the email is very essential when it comes to the diaspora members. The OTP will be sent to your email. The OTP will send to your email for you to access it and continue with the registration. So to all our external branches, when they get here, they have to ensure that the email that they are providing is very authentic. The residential address in Europe or elsewhere, residential address is very, very important so that the executives can locate them to wherever they are. Yes, you are saying hometown because they are all Ghanaians. But with the matter of issues that they have left the shores of Ghana to wherever they find themselves. So the hometown is very important. But we also want to know, when you come to Ghana, which constituency that you belong, where that you maybe you campaign, or where you go to do party business. So at this point, it's come here again, you view and you do your payment, then the process is completed. So we are here again, that's the porter, the dues porter. So basically this all, we can wrap up with this presentation. As General Secretary said, after the registration, you receive a notification alerting you that for the registration to be completed, you need to go to your polling station and write your name. Once you want to be part of the polling station executive, you need to go to your polling station and continue that process by writing your name in the polling station book. Thank you.
Thank you very much, IT team, for the awesome work. Before I proceed, I have some two important information to give you, and this is on the authority of the General Secretary. But before then, Afia Jachua is part of this team, and she is also here with us. And then also, the National Treasurer, Dr. Charles Dwamena, also joined us. It will interest you to note that just some few minutes after the General Secretary introduced this novel, this innovative show of leadership, we have hundreds of thousands of people trying to register. This is amazing. This is amazing. And we are expecting that by the time we finish this registration, we have millions of people registering. The IT team, great work. We've just been giving, I was just giving this information that just after, because people were really following, and I've seen that social media is also buzzing with this, and hundreds of thousands of people are trying to register, and this is fantastic. So kudos to party leadership, kudos to the leadership shown by General JFK for this innovative idea. Before we finish, Forsen said something, and let me repeat, it's very important. This innovation, let me quote the guideline General Secretary some 2 weeks ago put out under registration, point 5. For avoidance of doubt, only members whose details are duly entered into the official membership register at the polling station shall be eligible to vote or contest in the forthcoming polling station executive elections. Failure to participate in this 1-month membership registration exercise shall automatically disqualify a member from voting or contesting in the party's internal elections. This registration exercise is mandatory and indispensable to the successful conduct of the party's internal democratic process. So let me repeat, Mr. Ramo, Nichi Munye, where I no abefo kwan so no eye pa. Obi wo hono ma opeso oka party no ho na ni je ho odo party no. Enso e bia onya ho kra enko polling station meetings. Onya ho enko nkochiro ni din wo ho. Onya ho enko nkogina se yento ne so aba. Mr. Ramo, if you want to participate in the elections, so person wo ka ho bi, say wo ye member obeto aba. Anasi ebeto wo so aba, obegina in the 7 portfolios I have polling station hona. Oye online no kra na. Also was a call polling station meeting. And not na empanifo adwemu a General Secretary to ya say. See aye nsen ya eye ye de epe any 2 minute ma eye constituency ni polling station say omo na enhyehyɛ da ombehia yaka say afide aka na wɔtwe miensa weekends are ɛwɔ hɔ and weekend they are making Friday, Saturday and Sunday ɛwɔ sɛ polling station for hyia from 2 to 5 next week Saturday Sunday saa 2 to 5 and sana final week no so no saa 2 to 5 eti nyɛ sɛ afi na ye nim sɛ yɛhyia Tuesday yɛhyia Wednesday dabi saa to me no ɛnɛ party mpanyinfoɔ sɛ dabi me pamacho polling station bia over 40,000 polling stations baby a muhyia no Saturday Sunday o se mu bie mu be tro ne din enti wei eye ade ba ko ehu hia pa o se ye de tudwa e de mamo wei de baby a duru no sanse akwakoye engagement no ye beje nsemfu akakra menu se nsem ni bi wo hono a yes me pacho ebiem sanse dwumadie ye pese ehote for effective running of this process. What we have done is that we have set up a call center. Na misemo me the call center ne betudwa. Na obi bia wo wa asem bia na odi afaso me pacho e wo say related to the registration process. Mr. Nyese ebia ene undidi ye ana wonya nsuo bia opese nka wonom ana se wo ko babu peka sika ene dia komesremo madama omo amutie 030 847 971 030 804 7971 ba kunsu nie 030 804 7970 030-804-7970. Now the last one here, 030-804-7972. 030-804-7972. Way a year, call center lines are. Ye bia tuma, or challenge bia call polling station. Nkofo nte ho obetimi report say wo constituency ha polling station ha na auto aba me na no me control me din mention of Bokrom Estate Prince Gardens polling station ente bia wo call challenge bi ho no afre na de atodwa me sre enye se wo peka ska e de akofie me pamacho madaroma na yenya sa dwumadi no call center yes Saturdays and Sundays ne baby ente nye se bi ene ne bia wabi Eda ye true dino. Inti Saturday medical can 2 to 5. Sunday 2 to 5. This week, the following week, Saturday 2 to 5. Sunday 2 to 5. Final week, and also Saturday 2 to 5. And no, sa period na ebi atum. Inti wo friend outside that period ebi na wenya. Me pacho yenya sa enchemuno ye pa. Pacho bebi adusi ye beje questions kakrebi. We would invite some questions. From the media, especially from the media. Yes, I can see my brother's hands up. And coming to me for about 5 years, near Canning Abum, who said, Minia. You know, I told you now. Asemi wo ha efata henkwa no ebi wo efata ohina no we de efata ohina no metime yi ano kra wo se panina na yi ano aha ochiman okay ochiman medasi 1 2
members of various campuses, are they going by this
Thank you very much. A rep from Tescon, a very strong guy. Thank you very much. A patch of final one, do I? Yes. Thank you very much, our friend from Multimedia. So, Member General Secretary responded to some of the questions we are now Masai Abem. General.
Thank you very much. With respect to whether there will be an extension of time for those who receive their forms late, let's see how it goes, because at least we have another 3 weeks ahead of us. And so far, we have not received any concerns or complaints that they are having challenges with the number of people who are tripping in to register. So before we get to 31st, we will assess and see how the registration is going, so that at least we can take a decision on that one. The American say, Obi Ebusa say, more amunsa come register in terminal, you better extend your mom. I said, there be a can out me inside, dying. Tienshe said the registration there, Coso. Until before say, now treat me and sign a personal, you won't cry, you be faso. And I'll be so. Someone also asks if you cannot contest if you don't register. What it means is that before you can contest for any position within the party, you must be registered at your polling station. And I remember on a certain platform, some elderly, respectable party man said he already has a party card, so why should he go to his polling station to register? And I told him that yes, you may have your party card, but even the Constitution even says that you must be a registered member in your polling station. So therefore, you can have your card. If you don't want to take part in the party elections, no one will force you. But if you want to take part in party elections and contest for position within the party, then certainly you have to go to your polling station to register. The American said, "Obetime ejina yaba toni bi na so be so to abana. So what party card kra e so call polling station now register or polling station. Sign the party constitution eka. And obi raise the issue about say boa mutual overcharging me system no IT for your mama share say bebu ha dues na yetwa every 2022 2023 na eba ti bu o motwa for the past years no nti IT ni year reconciliation be ya ye be say obi a dues no up to date. Then my question obi say no uwie online na untimi nka say wawie no national organizer can wasem say after registering online you still have to appear physically at your polling station to complete the process. That is, if you want to be a member of good standing and to contest or to vote in any of our internal elections. Tescon, Tescon no, o share platform now. We do baby now affiliate a busa of special groups. The special group no bones say Tescon ewo youth wing wo volunteer groups wo and to know ya and a betcho to a Tescon here no show. But no we no ye mother party card. Tescon for now in some more institution some registration amoye and no yanka se munjai and no bit ma twaso my Tescon registration no. But we a party card a mother party in the card no asem and a year can see. Then Obi can say call center now yatino say in your information say polling station B some of the officers are not adhering to the directive for them to hold meetings on Saturday and Sunday, what will be the punitive sanctions against them. Okwa party constitution article 3 in the council. Okwa article says that a can't duties of a member. Say we a party officer. Na party ni the meraba and sheba say a juma say ye to share them cost no one ya and a misconduct. And a misconduct be also and one such your so we a polling station executive. Ne the juma mouse say chance nebua na a party near shishano. O chefa woman say about boy church or party fooding. Now so one ya that it means a juma no person better. And then who do vetina and no vetting committee, I instructed them say, will be a 1 year said Manibiano, or Musuntiano, or vetting who are of a cost of party. The membership, so far, the IT4 Ama Martin said, Nipa 185,000, and our first week, or Metimaya, a system, so more capture or more in our membership registration. Until there are about 4 weeks more to go. And a sudden online no cross our account so no. You know, we are expecting say a bit my 80 million marker. And my mom phone say a party no, I have conra and Cofonia just say on my journey party. And see, Sabrina, a better Munina Massi, say Munya da Jema and a breed is similar. You better say shame you. Edamunina Massi.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, media. Yedamasi, Nyamisha Musidibia, Tun Safrima Mofre. George Kobia Wahasi, Obesho Bibia Kama.